Hi y'all, welcome to our next study of the Bible, and today we're going to be looking at the book of John in chapter 10, and we're going to start in verse 1. And Jesus said to the Pharisees, "Listen to this eternal truth. The person who sneaks over the wall to enter into the sheep pen rather than coming through the gate reveals himself as a thief coming to steal. But the true shepherd walks right up to the gate, and because the gatekeeper knows who he is, he opens the gate to let him in. And the sheep recognize the voice of the true shepherd, for he calls his own by name and leads them out, for they belong to him." And then a few verses down, "I speak to you the eternal truth. I am the gate for the flock. All those who broke in before me are thieves who came to steal. But the sheep never listen to them. I am the gateway. To enter through me is to experience life, freedom, and satisfaction. A thief has only one thing in mind. He wants to steal, slaughter, and destroy." So what does this mean? There are people who are going to try to lead you astray from Jesus. But as we said in the last video, that our issues with people are not with people themselves. It's with the demons behind the curtain. It's our job not to listen to those people, but to listen to God's voice only. Here's some ways that they're going to try to lead you away. They're going to misquote Bible scriptures, specifically trying to push their own agenda with whatever they believe. The second way they're going to try to lead you away from Jesus is by devaluing or making it what God said not seem true or real. Are you sure that Bible isn't just a really old book that we shouldn't be trusting or believing in anymore because it's outdated? It doesn't speak about things now. When in reality, it does speak about things now. We need to hold the same standards that they did back then on morality. We don't let loose, because back then in the Bible they had marriage, but it was really old. It was a really old tradition. No, that is a tradition that we need to stick to. And it's not because it's a tradition, it's because it's what God expects. And then there are those people who will give convincing arguments. Well, here are my 10,000 reasons why the theory of evolution is true. I encourage you to listen very closely to their arguments, because you're going to find where they're going to contradict, because their argument, if it's on the theory of evolution, it's not true. This is true. And then even when you hear those arguments, don't be so quick to leave Christianity. You're like, oh yeah, that does sound better. You gotta stick to it. You make a commitment, especially as important as marriage, you gotta stick to it. And it's not just with marriage, it's with other things like managing drugs, managing alcohol, managing depression and anxiety, managing all sorts of things. The Bible gives us the handbook, how to manage our lives. We have questions. Why am I here on this earth? It's in the Bible. And if you want to learn more, I'll make a video about that. So don't leave Christianity because you're like, oh, so everything is like wrong now because they just made such a convincing argument. No. You look in the Bible. The Bible will defend itself. It's got so much truth in it, and it has played a huge part on history and in everybody's lives, that it's impossible to completely outsmart the Bible. The Bible itself is always true, and it's going to work in your life if you let it. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment for what other things you would like me to talk about with the Bible. We're going to have more and more videos coming out every other day, so stay tuned. Have a blessed year.